All right, here's the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan, a lightweight that many believe will one day be wearing UFC gold around his waist. The winning streak is in tow, and the strength of schedule has just been fantastic, really dating to the Islam Makhachev fight back in 2019. At times, perhaps Tsarukyan has been a victim of expectation, but largely he has lived up to what was some appreciable hype when he signed with the UFC back in 2019. He has inched his way towards contention. He's a guy that some have called the boogeyman of lightweight division, a guy that a lot of people don't want to fight. Eventually, you gotta fight him. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion here tonight. Well, if you want to talk about a division being the glamour division in this modern era, maybe it's lightweight, and this is the man they are all chasing, the undisputed king at 155 pounds.
He's the champion of the world, the lightweight champion, a very difficult belt to capture. This is one of those titles that when you start, it seems like the journey is so long and so daunting because those champions are tremendous. This guy knew from day one that one day he would hold that championship belt. He got there and he has been defending it valiantly. He's a tremendous champion and he loves the opportunity to once again prove that he's the best.
And it is interesting to look back at some of his early days in the UFC compared to this version. Night and day, we'll see how it goes for the champion here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Arman Tsarukyan. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, all eyes on Arman Tsarukyan as this round gets underway in earnest. Of course, all rounds begin on the feet, where Tsarukyan has said he believes he will have a decided advantage here tonight. But don't be surprised to see him grapple. He's very instinctive when it comes to his takedown game, and you know if he gets the fight there, could be a real problem for his opponent tonight.
Doing work with the jab.
Oh! Huge kick to the body. Rock'em sock'em out of the chute here. Big knee there to the chest.
Good stick. Nice body kick.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Tsarukyan gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there. Huge uppercut. Nice job by the huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Lands a nice one, too. Oh!
Right hand land. There you go.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Very fast leg kick lands.
Both fighters exchanging the pocket here. Tags him with the uppercut. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head. Oh! He's in trouble. He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. 15 seconds. Immediately gets the underhook. All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping him through. Great move. We love the big moves. They're very exciting.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC's octagon. Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble.
It's been a crazy fight.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Tsarukyan. He's got a good leg kick. There it is. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. All right, so a pretty good idea to try to engage in the clinch, and with relative ease, he gets the fight here yet again.
Well, we see the evolution of this guy. Before, he was just a jiu-jitsu fighter.
There, somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Oh, nice takedown, yep. Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Oh, nice jab there by Tsarukyan. Under 2 minutes to go. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Tsarukyan is now dealing with a cheek cut. Under a minute now to go, round two. Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Seconds winding down in round 2.
Refs will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
He hurt him bad.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
Let's get in this fight.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Able to land, but barely with that front kick. Well, it's been a picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Topuria is looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Topuria's back in half guard.
He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
You see him put himself into the half guard? Like the control, yep.
Topuria is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy.
That's it! That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Arman Tsarukyan!
All right, so there he is, the newly minted UFC lightweight champion of the world. It's the word, it's all every pro fighter wants to hear, and he gets to hear those special words tonight.
Every fighter hopes they get that one moment to hear "and new." And then they want to hear "and still," but before anything, you got to hear "and new." And when you hear it, man, it's like a weight has been lifted off of your shoulders. You know in that moment that nobody will ever take that away from you. That belt goes with you
and it will live with you for the rest of your life.